I wanted to come to Ireland for a lot of reasons. Sure, I needed to study abroad to complete requirements, get all cultured up, and talk about how great Ireland was once I got back home. But realistically, I wanted to come because I just really wanted to see what it was to be Irish. My family always talked about visiting Ireland, and I always had a positive view of it. So I thought within a few short months, I could be indistinguishable from everybody else here. Shit, my name's Sullivan. It's practically meant for me, right? I basically thought I could leave my entire American life behind for 3 months and see what it's like to be from Ireland. So I visited everywhere around Ireland that I could. I saw Giant's Causeway, Cliffs of Moher, Dingle, Kinsale, Blarney Castle, you name it. I thought that if I saw everything during my time here, I would be able to relate so much better with my Irish counterparts. I thought that by doing this and becoming familiar with what's around Ireland, I'd be able to fit right in. I tried to say things like cheers, grand, anything so I'd be undetected as an American. But I was completely wrong, as it turns out. The minute I opened my mouth, everyone knew where I was from. And the minute they knew I was American, I was forced to talk about frickin' frack and how the election was going, all the things American. I hated it. I wanted to completely immerse myself in culture, but I couldn't. I forgot how big my culture was in the world. I thought I was completely blocked out from true experiences just because of where I came from. However, as time went on here, I realized that's not entirely true. One night, I was invited to go to a unique pub in Dublin with a couple people I had met earlier in the night. We went down to the basement of a building and Dara, my friend, started speaking Irish to the bartender. And only then did I realize I was at a bar where they only spoke Irish. And I knew none whatsoever. I realized they didn't give a shit where I was from. They were just happy I would come along and experience what they considered an important part of their life, which was to come to these pubs and keep the Irish language alive. They taught me how to order a pint in Irish, and even when I failed miserably, my friend and the bartender alike, they were both proud I'd even try and do it. And that's when I realized it. I realized it's less about where my culture is from, it's how open I am to other cultures. I could get along and chat with these people just fine. Putting a title on someone just based on where they're from and assuming I have too many differences to get along with them is just wrong. Understanding where I'm from, being proud to represent that culture as well as embrace the culture I'm in is what's most important. Sure, I had no idea what they were saying during my time at the pub. However, I was completely fascinated to end up in a place where I was. My best Irish friend that I met here hasn't even seen any of the places that I'd been to. Did that make me more Irish than him? Absolutely not. He gets Budweiser most times we go to the pubs. Does that make him more American? Of course not. I can try everything in the world to be something different. However, my culture is what makes me who I am, and bridging the gap between the two cultures is what created some of the best experiences in my time here, not just simply forgetting I was American. In the end, once I stopped trying to be Irish, I was able to seriously experience being Irish.